if I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. This is not quite as spooky.
Sometimes you get there with the Pango, and other times it feels like a disaster. What's funny is that I thought production was just messing with us, and they said small issue, and then the second I messed with them, my game crashed. So that's what we call karma. So I'm guessing maybe they had a similar issue there. But we are now back in the game. We're here. You didn't miss anything. And yeah, that Pango pick coming out, a lot of pressure. And I really like the way Base Game talked about this, because this was a common theme at Arlington, was this concept of like who goes in first and like who gives you that vision and set things up. And when you have these follow-up heroes there, specifically Solar Guardian, Pango trying to roll through a common bunch of people in the big black hole, that's going to have to be Q this game on the end.
Right.
And that was successful for the hero at Arlington, but it requires like a little bit of farm and space to get that going.
Right. And there's other ways that you can kind of make it work with the other ones, but like, for instance, if 23 Savage gets linked by the Razor, you can't stay in the fight. You got to just run away. There's no way that's going to be effective. And for Secret, it's so much more simple to make this work, right? You've got Nisha playing on this Ember that can roll out there, find a chains. You've got Clockwork, this Bat Rider, all of these heroes. I mean, freaking even Zayat's on the Tusk. He's going to feel comfortable every now and then, particularly if you get to a Blink Dagger, starting that engagement. So we'll see how that ends up working out for them. But some issues for sure for Talon to start this one out.
I'll tell you, I'm certainly an Ember Spirit enjoyer. I tend to play more support, but he's one of my favorite core heroes to watch, just overall. I think it's very enjoyable as a spectator, and he, I don't know, he gets some pretty cool changes. The agility gain increase, like they kind of like upped some of his stats, lost some movement speed, got the better turn rate randomly. I don't know. I feel like the changes to me make it look like, I haven't had a chance to try yet, that he just looks like he's going to be more satisfying to play, which is always a big thing for me.
Well, and they did take out a couple of things that were a little bit dumb. I think like the Fire Remnant going to 0.5 seconds is Q down bottom, taking a bunch of damage, but able to get out. So you can't spam the Remnants anymore, like triple Remnant and then get all the damage out from it. But you know,
kind of can. But yeah, you're right. Not as broken as it was before. For sure.
The like. I'm thinking back to like the refresher play of like you drop 10 Remnants on somebody within like 2 seconds.
I think what I like about it is that like it looks like it's gonna be more fun to play, but it also increased the skill cap. So like the fact that you have to be a little bit quicker in terms of your thought process on some of your like multiple remnants, be it stacking like that or be it like escapes in between while you're engaging in team fights. So yeah, just I think it's gonna be an enjoyable hero to watch again.
Very excited about that one. And facing off against Makoto in this mid lane, looks like he's gonna clean up. Oh, they jinx him? Nope, he cleans up all the CS there. So still very even. 13-3 versus 11-2, and a couple things to watch for in this game are obviously going to be those rotations when they come out, particularly watching for that Dawnbreaker 6. That's always a big contention point when these games come around.
Yeah, see if you can get that rotation kill up there or anywhere where you want. But we didn't have a chance yet to cast any secret games, and of course the big story, they weren't at the major, but they were at Riyadh right before. And this new lane, right? This Zayats, Rezo, two people who really wanted to play together coming into that last DBC season, couldn't really make it work. And now into the qualifiers, they both get added eventually onto this roster for Team Secret. And they dominated that tournament. Now, mind you, I feel like every time I heard about how much they were crushing, it was like Rezo on Dawnbreaker, which like, congrats, you won your lane with Dawnbreaker. But overall, you know... it's a pleasure to watch these guys. Like they clearly have a lot of synergy as players. This is something where it's not just like you're grabbing two really good players, you're grabbing two players that have a connection, and that's really important, especially because it seems like this patch is pushing us even more towards dual lanes.
Right, and the ability to have somebody that like knows when he can sort of leave Rezo alone on Zayats, and then I mean, he's been a sort of top tier position 4 player for a really long time. Thinking back to like the Vega Squadron days. And it's still something to definitely watch.
Best tree player there ever was.
Dude, that's right.
No one cut those waves like Zayats, I tell you.
He was the first to do it.
He was forged in the fires of Meteor Hammer.
I wonder if Q watched some of his games. Potentially. Anyways, but 4-minute mark, Makoto pick up one of the water runes, and a couple other things to watch here are going to be KP playing on this Enigma. Another one of those heroes along with the Ench. Like, this is going to be some crazy push when they start making the moves. 4 points in Eidolons. You get a couple of those enchant creeps. This tower is going to go down.
Yeah, and his lane versus the Razor here, like being helped up by an Ench, kind of scary for Puppey, but he's able to pull the attention of Q off far into the side in the jungle. So some of these earlier levels where maybe they could have done like a enchant into multiple Eidolon pressure, pushes into Chrysalis. He gets some breathing room there. I'm guessing, yeah, Puppey's just level 1 as he comes mid to fill the bottle. All of this XP funneling into Chrysalis.
Right, and you need that because you're getting some of it denied out. 16 denies so far on KP's Enigma. So definitely need to give some more free room there. And Puppey's still just level 1. It's not easy. Just walk around as a poor old clockwork.
Oh, and he didn't run down for the flag bearer creep. I mean, come on now. It's the new age.
Oh, no.
What are we doing here, Puppey? Yeah. It's like he was like busy actually getting his stacks off. And, oh, yeah, that's a nice roll mid.
Easy move in for the rotation. Zayats gets the kill with Nisha. That's a level 6 mark and did not have it on the Pango. So a pretty simple one. They made the move over.
Roll action there.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Meanwhile,
that's a lot of stacks here.
Yeah, 23 Savage in some trouble. Turns. Snowball doesn't pull him inside. And they eventually get him on the rego, but managed to find the return kill onto Resolution. Zayats tries to hide away here. Has the salve once he gets into the trees. And that's going to be enough to heal him back up. And does a little jukey juke. Hyde can't find him.
I'm actually really surprised that Starbreaker hit. I thought Reza was going to be able to dodge that by just like flying past and over it. I feel like he like barely got hit by the AoE of it when it landed. I think that's why he didn't pull him in. He's just like, you got him. Like, you're gonna juke that, right?
Right.
But Zayats lives, and he even rotates over and steals their bounty rune. So, you know, that's the punishment, not getting caught in the tree line there. Otherwise, Q could have came over, secured it. That could have been there for Makoto, because, you know, he's trying to battle for runes versus Nisha. Always going to be a difficult task. And that's a regen now activated for Nisha here as he continues this pressure in the mid lane. Nisha just off to a great start. What more can you ask for, right? Like, second in the game is Makoto, sure, but that's a 500 goal behind his opponent in the mid lane.
Yeah, that kill definitely helping here. And just a little bit of outlane shenanigans going on as well. Yes. They are bringing 3 up top right now. Q is going to come in and try and contest these stacks that were built up by the Batrider. And if you can get some extra farm here on the edge, this is pretty nice. Taking away this farm in whatever form you can. Very, very good stuff. As that's pissed.
Thinking about some of the other items that have been changed in this patch, because yeah, we lost, like, Witchblade took some hits, right? And all the lifesteal going down. None of that affecting Ember, right? No effects to Orb of Corrosion.
Dude, that was so sick. They got the enchant as he went for the Remnant, so it was that much slower. Now Makoto caught. Another Sleight of Fist might be enough to bring him down. Nisha kills off the creep. Hyde still battling it out with them. And with the heals going, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Brainsap is pretty good. Has the Nightmare to change it over, and yeah, they're fine. Oh, good cogs lay down. 23 Savage tries to roll through, doesn't get him in time. Makoto right on top of Nisha, but dodges, goes back in, has a slight, gets 1 kill. Can he find another? Q, the enchant is there. Zayats moves back in, a couple more punches. With 23 Savage moving in, Nisha needs to be real careful, and will Remnant out, does not have a way to break it.
That was sick.
Dude, he's really good.
Zayats, oh, that was...
Dude, he goes back in. Tries to get him. Oh, the block off with the shards. Dude, they're just getting outplayed. Oh, doing a lot with a little. Nisha playing it perfect.
That ward is gone. Yeah, I mean, that gave him so much info as it gets D-ward on the pillar there. But, like, that is Nisha, right, on this Ember. That ability to just, like, stand tall, understand that he's not under threat in that situation. He held 3 remnants for so long in that fight, you know? And he's just waiting and slowly burning them all down. I think Talon are actually lucky they didn't lose like 2 more heroes in that exchange.
Yeah, I mean, that could have gone way worse, definitely. And you see Puppey just walk up there also and get the flag bearer creep deny in Makoto's face. Yeah, this is not the way that I think Makoto wanted this lane to go at all. And now he's the, what, 5th on the net worth chart. They rotated multiple heroes there.
He was
able to
just
get a kill.
second. Like literally before that fight, he was second on the board.
Yeah.
Hyde is currently doing my absolute favorite thing as a support player, specifically playing 5. Get a ward in the triangle and just leech, baby. No. I say this constantly, so apologies if you've all heard it, but you can leech XP from Ancients. Because every once in a while, someone likes to DM me and be like, Trent, you can't leech XP from Ancients. And I'm like, dude, that's like 7 years ago. All right, yeah, you can do it now, guys, all right? I promise.
That's the classic. Dota is only what it was when you remember playing. That's the reality.
That is true.
It never evolves. It's not even like we had a patch recently or anything, but you know, it's fine.
I mean, there's still just jungle Legion commanders abound. You know, I've done my
That's
Overwatch
true.
cases. I've still seen them.
They're
Guys, it's
queuing
over.
up an
Iron
item.
Talon's gone. It's not
Where
coming
is it?
back.
2,000 gold lead now, 3-1. And you would imagine that Talon might start making these like concerted efforts down bottom to clear out this tower, but it's not easy. I mean, these rotations are still rough. Hyde needs to get level 6. Does hit that 10-minute mark, so might buy the tome here. But likewise, you want the Ench to get levels, only level 4.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, that's true.
under
Q
attack.
also just giving all that space as well. But yeah, it's fine, you know. You're an Ench. Grab some creeps. Chuck them in there.
23 Savage. Hammer comes back. Does throw out the Starbreaker. Tries to ulti bottom, but the lasso is there. And Talon lose their carry. The Nightmare comes out. I don't think they can kill Chrysalis, though. This guy's
No.
got Magic Wand, 10 charges, and they're... it does
It's
look like
okay.
they're going to get some pressure on the tower.
Yeah, tower's down. The only problem is they took a big rotation, right? Makoto's down here this whole time.
Yeah.
There wasn't a huge answer needed from Secret. Just like one threatening TP from Nisha and that Arcane Rune. They keep their own pressure up top with the kill on 23 Savage. So net loss for Talon, but hey, they're opening up more space on the map for this Enigma. So KP should get his items at a faster rate. And you know, a Razor is not freely farming the lane they started in, which is the W, because that's what the hero loves to do lately.
Yeah, you've got to put some amount of pressure onto him there. Hyde, Nightmare to dodge the damage, not bad. Has a brain sap after, but doesn't turn to get it off. The Hurricane pulls him back in. Okay, Q. Getting some moves in. The hook shot to try and interrupt, but they do have a black hole with battery assault going. He can't manage to get it off. 23 Savage trying to interrupt Puppey. The fight on the south side, though. Makoto is caught. Makoto is killed. And Puppey will die for his Transgressions, but that was the mid player. Triple kill for Nisha. Again, just like immaculate play coming out from this dude.
Yeah, he sees that like he's not under threat, and eventually there is a threat, sure, because there's a Bane in the game. But you know, it's 12
Wait, why
minutes in
did he
and
do
Bane's
that?
5.5. What did he do?
He hurricaned Nisha to secure the last hit on the Wildling himself. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Did he push him into the tower, trying to like starbreak him or something?
I
Radiant's
guess.
middle tower is
I don't know.
under
It was a
attack.
strange one.
Yo, Zayats,
Oh.
are you baiting the regen? Come on now.
Dude, they should have just gone all in for it. Oh no, 23 Savage. And now Nisha's got the full regen just going.
Bro, this
they-
Witchblade build on Rezo.
You can't stick
Coming with
around
the
here. He's using the
damage.
regen. The regen is still going. It's still going. It doesn't stop.
Someone
Oh,
hit
they're
this
going to
man.
go for more. The chase. He's full duration regen. The sleight of fist. Nisha finally gets it taken off. But the damage has been done. It's suddenly a 5,000 gold lead.
This is what we call the unchecked Ember pick. I mean, it wasn't even. It's like there's some hero issues eventually, just they're not there yet. And when you dominate the lane so hard, these early rotations are almost all successful. And he just, honestly, he's played pretty much flawlessly. Like, I don't think I've really seen a mistake so far.
Big ulti comes through. Will it be enough to stop this, though? Zayat goes down. 23 Savage secures that kill. So the Rolling Thunder does save a life there, and they're able to get one in return. And with Wraith Pack done, there's elements here that look okay for Talon, but the big picture is like this Ember is just impossible to deal with right now.
Yeah, to me, like the way Nisha's playing it, he's just, it's like zero risk because he's just holding remnants. He doesn't try and finish someone who's down low with the remnant. It's like, okay, if I landed this remnant in there with like the flame guard, maybe they die. But he sees that like there's some chance, so he could lose his flame guard. He is just playing sleight of fist to the hero, right? And just like keeping his presence, constantly spamming it over and over with that orb of corrosion and whittling them down. It's very impressive. And then you got this itemization we're talking about, like the Witchblade on the Bat Rider. Sure, got a little bit nerfed, but like this idea of staying in the lane a bit longer kind of reminds me of like you used to buy drums when you felt like you were winning the lane and you wanted to stay rather than rushing the boots of travel. This is essentially just like the newer version of that, you know?
That's
and with
true.
all these
It's so
changes
cool.
to Sticky, it might be even better now. I'm not sure though.
So you're telling me we're going to see the shard? Yeah, maybe. Sticky applying on attack.
Oh, and yeah, because you don't have the charges anymore, huh?
That could be kind of cool.
What are you gonna do? Mask of Madness shard?
Let's go.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah,
Any
with
gamers?
the Witchblade. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like, well, I don't have to cast it. I'll just keep attacking. Okay, all right. This is good.
I don't think we're gonna see that from Rezo, but who knows? Can dare to
Well,
dream.
we were talking about the years that you started. You know, when I started playing, it was Blink, Four Staff, Mask of Madness. That's all you needed on Batrider, right?
Okay, got it.
You grabbed and you ran away.
Run, run, run. Don't need to kill.
Yeah,
Is this
who
the
needs to
full
cast
Diffusal
more
blade
napalm?
coming out?
Radiant's middle tower is
I think
under
it
attack.
is. Yeah, Diffusal going to be completed for Pango. Again, like a 4K gold lead at this stage in the game always hurts. But with the team fight that I feel like I'm seeing from Talon here, it doesn't feel like it's outside of the realm of possibility that they could, like, if Nisha suddenly oversteps, right? Hyde is there with the Fiend script, and suddenly that's a dead ember.
It's also an off-lane hero that can farm. Because, like, the worst-case scenario is when you're losing it by this amount and you have someone like a Mars or something who, like, really wants to be fighting and hitting their ultis. And KP, obviously, he wants to be in engagements and everything, but, you know, he can also take advantage of a little bit of downtime. So if they can
Hyde's
hold their
ready.
tower, that would be huge for them.
You can see Zayat staying right behind Nisha this entire time. Does not want to give up a free kill, even with the haste rune. He's just sticking nearby, ready to snowball save if things go south. But yeah, they're just backing out on resolution from the
Dire's
bottom
top
lane.
tower is under
And
attack.
Talon set up over here, hoping to find somebody. Zayat's going to head through. They have a really good ward in the area. They see the Tusk. But it doesn't look like they want to test to go in towards the tier 1 tower mid.
Oh, you know what? There's nothing I love more than hunting the Dawnbreaker. Came up here to try and push the wave. Just kill the Dawnbreaker, guys. It's that simple. It's just like the Batman. You just, you know, she wants to start a fight somewhere else with Solar Guardian, so you just kill her in her lane.
Dude, and the mass rotations, it's not going to work. They cancel on one. Now Makoto's down here alone. He's got to be careful. Does not have backup. There's a battle going and a black hole onto Zayat. So Zayat's in trouble, but it's not enough to get the kill. Hyde has already used the grip. Oh, man. That was not the way it was meant to go. And up top, Makoto, just look on because he completed his TP. There's no fight there.
Dire's middle
Well,
tower
Secret.
is under attack.
Not great. You got yourself just the Tusk, huh?
Yeah, lost 3 with Black Hole and Fiend's grip used. That's a tough one.
That's a problem. There's a Razor now with a fresh BKB at 17 minutes, taking all that space from Nisha and combining into the power of the Black King Bar. Now it's gonna march right towards this tower, and as Talon, okay. Let's solve this game here, ladies and gentlemen. What do we need? Blink is the next item for KP. Obviously, that would be pretty great. They don't have like the best cancels, you know. I mean, there's a clockwork, but maybe he can't find the angle. Maybe you can find some sort of a crazy play. I'm not sure why Secret would ever be grouped up in a situation like that, but yeah, it's not great.
No. Can see their Q. I think might have, revealed the ward, so Rezo knows that there's one up there, and immediately that's going to get taken down. That hurts.
And look
Oh,
at Nisha.
man.
Look at him.
Dire's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under
It's not.
attack.
It doesn't matter.
Is he? He's just dead, is he? Is he going for it, Nisha?
He doesn't have any remnants, and there's a battle going on over here. Makoto gets hit by the snowball. All right, yes, he is just dead. Yep, he's gone. And Makoto gets the rollback. Zayat's dead. Nisha, BKB reveal. He might kill everybody. He actually might kill everybody if they're not careful.
With no
Nisha
remnants.
turns now onto KP. Chases, moves forward. Malefice down.
Oh, the
Nisha,
defusal.
stick charges. He's good for the moment. Chrysalis is there. Yeah, he might kill all of them, Trent. They keep trying to run away, but they find and pull back in 23 Savage. No mana, no problem. Makoto underneath his own tower. And it looks like that's finally going to be the end of the chase. But, I mean, Diffusal Blade mana issues, that's the only thing holding them back right now. This is a scary-ass lineup from Secret.
Thanks, BT.
That was so dangerous. Whew. Yeah. I mean, how do you kill him without gripping him right now? That seems to be the main issue for Talon, is that Nisha is just unstoppable at the moment. And then you know, let's say you manage to get some sort of a grab on him. There's still a Bat Rider and a Razor, who are two heroes that take so much advantage in engagements where you feel like you're trying to like all pressure down a single unit, and they just rush over you. You know, they like stampede through a fight as if they're on hitched to the wagon of a centaur, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. If only.
If only that was something that could happen in our crazy game.
God, 17-5, Secret. And I think that, like, again, you look at the sort of heroes that have made this engine go, and I feel like it's really Zayats and Nisha together. That early kill that they got on the Pango, and just, like, moving around the map constantly, like, pressuring and putting Talon in, like, an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you can feel in the drafting phase too. Once they got into that second phase of picks, where they just had like the Clockwork and the Razor, and I started looking, there were still 3 picks left for Talon at that point.
Yeah.
And 2 picks left for Talon at that point, like where they had like the double counter pick left, and I'm just looking like, like how do you solve a problem like Crystallis? Great movie, obviously. But yeah, when it looks like you're losing the draft and your second pick, that's a problem. And we saw this before, but they went for the KP last pick, and it did solve their problem. So if he can get activated this game, maybe that'll be it. Holy,
dude, it was on cooldown. Didn't roll up. Didn't think he could get enough distance with Rolling Thunder. He just died. I mean, say what you will.
There was
about,
a hook
like,
shot too, so he was, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, the hook shot came in at the end. It didn't even hit him.
Yeah.
23 Savage, right at the end, is also going to die. That's now another link that's just going to connect onto Q. So now it's time for Crystallis to show up. And he has been left alone and now gets to do whatever he wants in this game. Holy moly. Razor is still good, I guess.
Is under attack.
So game 2, no, okay. So recovery into this one. You start looking at those big bags. Uh-oh, KP.
Oh,
You've
no.
been spotted, sir.
Black hole, turn, BKB, he got it off. There's no mana drain for Nisha. They will lose one. Nisha tries to walk away. Remnants out, gets the kill on his way away. Tries to go in with the swashbuckle. Couple squid swipes. Dude, he's got to be careful. Needs to dodge this one. Sleight of fist is there. No, he's just going to TP Makoto. He just circle around. No, Makoto, no. No, not like this.
He even quelling bladed the tree next to him to get right next to the wall. Ooh. That's what kept Makoto from checking that little spot, because he followed like the natural pathways. And then when he circled back, that's why he was just a fraction of a second too late there. Great scouting as well. So that was initially from a sticky napalm, gave him the vision on KP. And the BKB really ruined it though, because he couldn't go for the Rolling Thunder bounce back and try and combo it after. Like, he needs to get his full damage out from Makoto. So yeah, watch this Quelling Blade, and he gives it a little cut right at the top. And he's just like, oh, let me just get that tree. Yep, see ya. Or else he would have been spotted too. Oh, that was so good, actually. He like hid behind that one tree.
Dude, that's so insane. Hook shot in, the roll-up's there, stun comes out. Fiend's Grip, maybe they can find one. It's on to Zayats. That's a decent kill. But that does mean now Nisha can just run ragged over him. The Manta afterwards from the Illusion Rune. Rolling Thunder back and forth, tries to bring him down. Do they have enough damage? Nisha, he gets pushed to the low ground, but they finally kill him.
Makoto gets
so
it too.
much gold for Makoto. That is exactly what they needed there. 23 Savage still willing. Stand tall here against Crystallis. Throws out the hammer, takes him down. BKB looking for a turn. I don't know if they're going to have it, though. A quick Starbreaker ends by virtue of Crystallis. As they finally get the lasso, though. No! He was looking for the snipe. Makoto didn't throw out the swashbuckle in time. Oh, man.
I can appreciate going for the risk in this situation, though. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you're this far behind. You can't play super safe. If you get that kill, then it really slows down their opportunity to go for Roche right after as well. Speaking of slowing down, Crystallis just not slowing down at all. He's just going to keep farming these these camps at 400 HP.
Yeah, that's a little interesting. He's got
No cares.
He's just warming it up for bad.
Yeah, it's nice. But yeah, Secret, they got ahead of themselves, right? That was a fight without BKB, I presume, on Nisha. I didn't check until after he was dead, but it was available like right after, so I'm guessing it was like mere seconds, because he did obviously BKB before his last TP escape. So just a slightly painful one, a little bit of a comeback opportunity here, though. Maybe Makoto can get into the basher. Get a couple lucky bashes off.
I could like that. That sounds pretty decent way to make a play. And again, there's some things to watch for here, right? Like, as you mentioned, there isn't that great answer for a black hole brick. Once the BKB comes out, resolutions, you gotta like sort of blink past him and find the angle, or get like one of those, you know, Aether Lens or something like that online. I guess the hook shot's there too, but usually I feel like Enigma's on like the opposite side of the heroes from the Clockwork.
Dire's
Yeah.
bottom tower
We'll see.
is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is
Ooh,
under
you know,
attack.
maybe he'll just run out of mana to BKB, right, guys? You know, wand gets popped or something. You know,
There you go.
that's what your hopes at this point,
Eyes
basically.
are scanning.
Where's
That's
the
a
mana
good
burn creep
point.
Q? Get rid of them all. Burn it all.
Where's the little friends? That's what I want to know.
You
I
know,
guess that
they
doesn't matter in this game.
yeah, they didn't. They set it all up. The Tusk first, then maybe like they kind of forced the Ench pick because they could go Tusk Chen, which is just a nasty combo with Penitence and tag team.
I do think that there's like an element to it that's pretty strong, even just against like a full creep wave or something, you know? You can combo that with the stun. It's like a pretty decent chunk of damage.
Is it though?
You know.
They're runty creeps, you know.
Well, but the creeps get stronger as the game goes later, Trent.
I heard the flag bearers don't appear to be getting much stronger though.
No,
Unless they got patched through. Maybe it did.
that's a possibility.
Or maybe they just don't get off as much gold is what the issue was it?
One of those, possibly.
That's a
BKB, but the
stun.
punch is there. And the snowball back to the creep wave. Oh, it might not matter, though. They got him here. Quick little jab, the big punch. Makoto cleans up. Isha right on top. They've got the grip. Can they bring him down in time? Try and kill him. Black hole after the grip, but immediately taken away by Puppy. The force staff keeps him out of it. And now they're stuck. Oh, that was the worst. That was so sad. Talon, no. Makoto still trying to do some work here. KP gets pushed back, doesn't die. The burn down Puppy will fall. And Nisha also in some trouble. Makoto, it was looking good for a second, but when the rest of Secret got there, it fell apart.
Oh, he died. I was like, how did he die? It was the Wraith Pack AoE. Eventually breaks down Puppy, I believe, there. I think 23 Savage was actually trying to get in the way of that hook shot, looking by how he was moving. But he couldn't quite get there in time. That's why they both get hook shot and stunned up, too. How about the communication from Talon, though? Like, I know they lost the fight, but, like, considering KP and Hyde both, like, KP blinks on top of Nisha, I thought he was about to waste Black Hole because the grip was going. And somehow he managed to stop himself. And I was like, oh, maybe the fight's saved. But then the cancel. And there's our replay right there.
Yeah, that was a pretty wild one. We'll see if he does double back there. As tries to move into position, the big ulti, and heads up play for Puppy to get into position. But this right here, that felt so bad for poor old 23 Savage. All three of their cores stuck in the cogs of Puppy.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I mean, Makoto, like, he's still hitting, like, 3 heroes with the swashbuck and everything. He's getting so close, but it's just, you know, when it's not all synced up in combo, that's where the problem begins. Meanwhile, back in the main game here, Chrysalis under a ward.
DKB, run away. He's fine.
Still haven't been able to roast, though, with their lineup on Secret.
That's true. Yeah, maybe one of the downsides of their lineup. Not the easiest thing to do in the world, even though they've got Tusk with tag team, which can sometimes work really well, but also pretty dangerous to head into the pit when you're going up against like Enigma Pango.
Man, this Bat Shard with Witchblade just seems insane. Oh, and Enchanted Quiver. Dude, that's so nasty, actually.
Holy crap.
He's going to do so much damage when he's just getting that freedom versus someone. Hook shot for the vision here. Rezo thinking about it.
Got him. Pull back one. That's the nightmare to try and save KP. Will it be enough? No black hole for 38. And so he is going to fall. Got the Wraith Pack down. Do they have enough damage to kill off? Chrysalis gets the link up on a 23 Savage. Tries to get some separation. There's nowhere left to go. Spent that entire time running away, and Chrysalis just kills him. Snowball to the high ground. Hyde can't find a cleanup there either. 4 dead.
Burn the Aegis. Burn it. Ah, I can't get it. The Warpine
That's
Raider's not
unfortunate.
enough.
Makoto, he just has to hide away. A tough, tough battle there, and 14k gold lead now for Secret on top of the Aegis for Chrysalis.
Dire's
Oof.
middle tower is under attack.
Some tough ones here, unfortunately, for Talon. It's been an uphill battle from a very early start in this game.
Yeah. Absolutely. And there were moments where it felt like it was relatively close. Ooh, that could have been nifty. Doesn't quite catch there to burn through the Aegis.
He has like
Um,
3,500 HP, dude. That's on
That is true.
Agitreads. God,
Yeah.
he is humongous.
Good old Satanic. Oh. Dude, he had the totem. Who's gonna take the totem for Secret?
Oh,
Is
some
that a
flopping?
puppy item? Yeah, it's a puppy item. Let's go. The old flopster.
Radiant's
Wait, no, he
middle
doesn't have it.
tower is under attack.
Wait, who took it? Oh, he's bringing it out to himself. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's passing over the headband to Zayats. Got to watch those Lincolns plays, you know? I think there is one coming out for Makoto, so, you know, expect the first Lincolns to get instantly psychic headbanded. Oh, that's my theory.
I like that.
You know, he's on that.
They're so spread out right now. And Makoto down bottom. Hyde looks to be in a position to try and break this smoke. And they immediately spot and kill the Bane. Everybody else trying to run. Q in some trouble. Puppy finds him. Get flopped on. It's coming. The flopster. Oh no, he's just going to force step up to the high ground and then Chrysalis kills him instead. Never mind.
It's a 40-second cooldown, you know. It's a tough ask to
That's
flop
true.
all over the place.
Tower is under attack.
That's a fair point. Only flop when it's really important.
Well, at least he got one decent ward down in the Radiant jungle. You know, maybe that'll provide some safety of farming in terms of pushing out that bottom lane. That is something you can maybe hope for Talon, but it's an 18k deficit at 31 minutes versus an Aegis Razor with
Dire's
like
top tower
18,000
is
HP, so slight exaggeration, but that's what it feels like.
It is also feeling a bit strange to not see him go for the refresher. You know, a bit of a different build for Chrysalis, but maybe showing the reason or the way in which, like, you know, it hurts to try and go for that mana cost nerf that he's been
Dire's middle
feeling.
tower is under attack.
That's a bit tough.
Oh, or the maybe because the BKB is also not necessarily that important in this game too. I'd say, like, I feel like it's just more
Yeah.
important to make sure you're gonna get a good Satanic off. Of
Yeah.
course, you know you could just do that twice maybe. There you go.
True.
Dire's middle tower
That
is
one.
under attack.
Doesn't cost mana.
I'm just
Dire's
disappointed that
middle
we're not
tower
going to get
has
puppy with
fallen.
the new Aghanim's, the overclocking.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We got what do we got? We got like what cogs? Because typically we were seeing the Ags into Basher build was really becoming the cool thing.
Right.
I mean, it's still possible, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Not gonna happen this game for sure. I don't think this is gonna be any sort of a major change to the hero other than some like late game stuff, but looks maybe a little bit more fun than the previous one. It's got a 13-second duration.
Dire's bottom
That's the
tower
turbo
is under
mode patch,
attack.
okay? That's what it
Okay.
is.
There we go.
that's the way.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So, 32 minutes in and a 20k gold lead. But Secret trying to clean up and take down the rest of these outer towers. No glyphs will be available. They will have one, obviously, still when the first tier 3 goes down. And the first real damage item coming out for Dawnbreaker now, finishing off that Deso, which, you know, it can be somewhat helpful.
Dire's bottom
Maybe you can
tower
actually
is
kill
under
Tusk
attack.
pretty quickly here. Zayats doesn't have that much armor, but a lot of mobility.
Yeah, how can you break up these fights for them? Oh, wow. Puppy, this guy's good, huh? Oh, he misses the hook. Okay, well, sorry, Puppy. My bad.
Roll, get away. Rezo has the lasso. Oh, no!
That would have been pretty sick.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top tower is under attack.
Well, did not go for it.
No. Instant smoke up. It's so hard to get it on the map versus these heroes. Bat Rider can be like blinking, looking for lassos. Flares are hunting you. There's a hook shot in 20 seconds. Like, he's just trying to kill some Ancients. Let him live.
Not going to happen. Nightmare into the grip. Try and bring him down. Hyde is dead. Meanwhile, the Link is there on 23 Savage. No damage, no chance for a fight. All it took was the one little vision, and they ran at him real quick. Makoto, he's just dead. He's completely gone. Nowhere to go.
KP was kind of standing there watching, thinking like, maybe I jump in now.
Right.
But couldn't find the moment, unfortunately. And, new Enigma, he doesn't win that fight. Old Enigma, maybe. Maybe the big black hole with the old Midnight Pulse can do it. But the new one, it's just not quite as good at the soloing 5 heroes on the enemy team, unfortunately, from 100 to 0.
Right. Yeah, you need the refresher. You need the Aghanim Scepter. It's not enough. But Secret feeling pretty good about themselves. Ready to push on in here. They're going to take one lane of Rax at least. They might have to stop at that point since Glyph is up. And they're going to have Pango back up again with the buyback if they need it. Yeah, looks like they're just going to leave with one Rax. Roche still a minute before it's capable of respawning.
Yeah, I guess if you could get the eggs theoretically on KP, maybe you can do it. 3.5% of their max health is added on to the 12%. We're getting somewhere. So just get an eggs. Yeah.
Easy.
Higher chance of grabbing them all as well at the same time with the pull-in.
You know who is going to have an axe pretty soon here?
Oh,
It's Nisha.
it's Nisha. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's a fun one to watch.
Never refuse good.
Again, won't have the crazy laying down all the remnants right at the start, but still very good. Ooh, an Octarine core on Batrider. So another way to break that black hole with a little bit of extra range on him. But the smoke playing around this ward. Nisha runs forward into all. The grip there immediately. Black hole onto 2. It's good, but is it good enough? Do they have the damage? No, they find him. He gets the kill. Oh, the last hit came in to take him down. Chrysalis, though, is maybe going to play clean up here. Makoto going for the bounce back and forth between the two. They try and burn the mana. Is it going to be enough? The snowball save means that they don't hit him. 23 Savage goes forward onto both. Can they bring him down? Yes. Another kill. Tragic circumstance here for Secret. But I don't know if they're going to end up being
it's a
able
quick
to
roast
convert
spawn.
anything else.
It's a quick roast spawn.
Resolution dies as well. 4 gone. And Talon, they found the perfect moment. Dude, Hyde, what an MVP right there. Just getting the grip.
That's actually insane because that's the fresh Ags coming out for the Ember, right? They needed that grip, and then it combos into the black hole. They get him after even. Solar Guardians flying through too. Just literally the whole team. Everyone contributed to that kill on Nisha because they just see it as such a big issue. And there it is right from the start. That grip. And unable to get the cancel. I'm not sure. The hookshot eventually does come through, but yeah, it just wasn't in time. The damage was there just because they had 5 heroes focusing during it. Will they check Roche? So they just pinged it.
Oh, go, 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 go.
Oh, no.
They gotta hit it.
It was Rezo. Rezo pinged it.
All right, Makoto's going to get this tier 1 right here. They've got to go check. Somebody needs to go check that that's up. A quick
I don't
spawn.
know. They're running
This
low
is
on
such a gift.
time. The heroes they have,
That one hurts. That moment right there, where it could have maybe happened. KP's going to go in and check, but they find another. Okay. Zayat, snowball in. Now, they do have Ember nearby, the roll-ups there, and that's enough for the kill. Do they go back and check now? Secret, they're kind of fumbling the ball here a little bit. Dude.
Keeping them off balance as well by taking that kill down, the Satanic. Oh, man, I'm not going to lie. I'd given up hope. I'd fully given up hope. But Talon, they might have just found a chance. It's still small, but it is there nonetheless.
And I think they get this Roche. It doesn't look like they feel comfortable contesting this. 23 Savage pulling the wave over with him.
Bro,
Dude.
come on. Nisha's coming. Don't come on. He's got Lincolns. He has
Dude.
Aghanims. They can't fight this. It's too scary. They don't have a black hole.
Oh my god. He pulled the creep wave over to the Roche pit. I mean, they probably knew anyways.
They have flare anyway. Yeah, it's fine.
Black hole back up in 30. They need a little bit of time.
Oh,
they need
they're
more
still
time.
all
This is
together.
not the fight. This is not the fight for you. Tries to get the link. It's immediately there. 23 Savage in trouble. Going to TP out. But no! Zayats is on top of him. They break the TP. The snowball's there. And what was looking good for Talon Suddenly, it all
KP?
gets taken away.
He's still on a ward,
Oh,
but there's no cancel.
KP, the last one left alive as Q is about to fall here. God, they stuck around. They needed a few more seconds. That's the difference. And suddenly, Aegis is going to be in the hands of Secret yet again.
I don't know. Did they just not check on their way by, or I don't know. I feel like that's on Ench. If they didn't know, maybe they just made this choice that they weren't ready to run into the Roche pit. But I feel like, you know, this circumstance, getting a creep into the pit would have been very pivotal to try and get that for the team. But in the end, they also just can't fight without Black Hole. So it's
right.
But they need.
No, for sure.
But like now, if the Aegis is there on this Razor, and it's so hard to win this next fight now, right? Because they found that last fight obviously post Aegis when they had that opportunity, and now they're right back where they started.
Is under attack.
The most tragic of circumstances in Dota, the question of what could have been. And they're going to be feeling it for sure in this one, as Secret take full advantage, head on up to high ground after a full lane of Rax is gone. They're going to move on in and take another. The lasso, they pull back Q. Q nowhere to go. Linked and killed, no Ench, and Tower's falling faster.
He had Lotus too. Couldn't get off, I guess.
40 minutes. 40 minutes. Game's looking rough.
Yeah. Yeah, it most certainly is there, my friend. Oh, those bots too?
Nice, nice. Love
That's
that.
all.
Oh, wait. We might actually see Puppy get the eggs. Oh, he had it queued up, and now he's... Oh, that's a boring item. What are you doing?
Wraith Pack?
Unbelievable.
Copy.
Buy the new cool stuff.
I mean,
Yeah,
Wraith Pack,
Bat
it's
Red
still
over here.
kind of new cool. Oh, okay, it's new. It's just not cool. Wraith
It's
Pack's kinda
definitely not
lame.
cool.
Yeah.
It's the least cool item. Oh, refresher, though? KP is going to buy it. He sold his items. He has a refresher now. Double black hole.
nice,
All right,
nice.
this is the moment. This is the moment. Can they do it? They are not ready for this. What did he sell? He sold his Wraith Pack. Enigma's like,
Yeah,
nah, that's the
good.
boring item.
Yeah, he
We're
knows.
getting the cool item.
The
Waiting for
smoke
their
is
moment.
running low. Only quarter of its duration left. They got to force the fight. He's like, start it, guys. Kill the Aegis.
Go. Get in on him. Starts it right away. Tries to find one. They have the grip from the range. No, they're going for it. Blinks in the black hole onto 2 KP. He finds them both. Oh, and they interrupted the one. Round 2
He's
now.
out of mana.
He doesn't have mana. Oh, no mana for it. Needs some regen. Needs something. He gets it now. Nisha's right on top of him, but he's looking for the bigger hit. Can he get it? A 23 Savage ulti's out. Gets a little bit of distance, so they have another black hole. No more Aegis. They got to regen. Get everybody back alive. Makoto tries to escape, but Sayat's right on top of him.
Stormcrafter kill.
That is so ridiculous.
All right, KP's back out. He's smoked again. He's got the blink. He's got the midnight pulse.
Round 3, 23 Savage does not have the damage yet, but they move forward, try and find him. Snowball. Oh, they found KP. He doesn't have BKB. He turns, but no black hole is ready. Does have buyback. Crystal is still doing what damage he can. The TP out. Can they find anybody here? 23 Savage still throwing out the damage, but there won't be anything else left in the tank. Turns for the black hole onto 2. The roll back onto both of them, but Nisha kills him with the flame guard.
Oh,
Couple
Makoto?
more punches onto Chrysalis. They bring him down. Okay, Nisha now in some
Wait.
trouble. 23 Savage. Hold on. A little pause champ here. Nisha tries to kill Hyde. Hammer goes out. Couple more punches. The dodge. It's not there. They kill him. All it took was everybody buying back.
Okay, I don't know what it is with this tournament, but there's a humongous spider in my... Oh my god, that thing was huge. What the fuck was that? What is it with
They're
working with the
coming through the
Australians
power
where the big
lines.
spiders come out?
They're coming through the power lines.
That was a big
Oh.
sucker. Okay, all right. I'm in the dire base. I've seen the spiders running on the ground.
Look at that. They had the control. I mean, Makoto actually ended up doing so much in this. That roll back and forth. You don't get that kill otherwise. And Nisha with the assemble at the end on the Aeon disc was
Yeah,
not
that was
enough
nice.
to keep him alive.
Yeah. holding that. But yeah, now
Radiant's middle tower is
unfortunately,
under attack.
again, it does feel like similar situation. Slightly better chances here for Talon. But yeah, it was a big sacrifice to win that fight. And obviously, you bought out as well on KP, right? He sold it all, the farm and everything.
Right. I mean, and the levels as they get higher and higher, there's some interesting things going on here, right? Like, you've got the 25 on Savage, the double Starbreaker. Makoto's almost got 25.
Radiant's
We'll see what he decides to go for. Either one of those abilities is super nice, but like taking a look at the, net worth graph and everything, it's sort of, still clearly secret favored, but there's ways back into this for Talon. I've seen bigger throws before.
That is true. It is 100% possible. We just need the big grabs. I mean, Hyde's got the range, He's got the Trickster Cloak, so he might be able to find himself a sneaky path in. Catch someone with the grip
Ooh.
with the help of the Aether. Pango Eggs with Basher. That can get a little bit wild.
And the Rolling Thunder cooldown too. So 13-second duration, 44-second cooldown with the Spell Prism.
True. If we can get level 20 as well, the Midnight Pulse Radius maybe. On KP, he's definitely hurting on the levels, by the way. Just with how his game's been.
He's down there in the dumps.
Mm-hmm.
Timeless Relic. Okay, interesting. Well, let's see how this one goes. Secret, they're set and ready to go for another round of this.
It's just like, there's what? BKB, Lincoln, Satanic. Okay, there's a quick grab. Just picking one. Don't care who. Just grab somebody.
Makoto decides not to go for the roll up there. They do have buyback on the Ench. He's
good
going to
target.
start. Rolls onto one. Chrysalis pops that BKB. KP, Black Hole out. He's got the Refresher again for round two. Refresh, though, onto Chrysalis. BKB, Black Hole. No, he doesn't have mana again. Buy some Arcane Boots. Oh, no. He's in trouble. Needs to jump away from them. The roll up Makoto, he's going to die. Nothing left in the tank there. Oh, that hurts. That one hurts a lot. Man. He was down and ready to go with both of them, but
that's the
double
Megas.
Starbreaker maybe? Dawnbreaker. Second Starbreaker, Zayat dies to it. Keeping that damage onto Resolution, but 23 Savage, he's in trouble. And dead for 2 minutes without a buyback. KP, Black Holes, there's nothing there. GG is called, and Secret just too strong. That early game was impressive.
Yeah, it's been a while now since they had that dominant lead at the start, but honestly, like the way that you pointed out earlier, Zayat and Nisha just crushing that mid lane. The Pango pick, a little bit of skepticism coming up from the panel and us as well, I'd say, in terms of just what you can get